everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Analia Zabumi. I'm a beauty educator, a bridal makeup artist, and I'm the owner of Analia Beauty, which is a brand which deals with luxury makeup available to you at the most affordable price. So today I have here with me my sister. Here's my sister number one, Sakali Asumi, and her nickname is Aska, so she's Ifo Aska. Today, since the video is about reacting to my comments, I wanted someone to be with me who's very close and very dear to me, who knows my true colors, my ill temper or my sweet nature, generous nature, everything in and out basically. So who better than my sister? And since we have a lot of age gap as well, she's sibling number one, I'm sibling number 7. So she's also a mother figure to me, somebody who I confide in for my happiness when I'm sad. So she's always been my biggest support system. A little about her now, since you all like to know a lot about my personal life, and she's a big part of my life. So she's sister number 1, and her husband is Nikata Asumi. He works for the government of Nagaland. She has 3 children, the kids who I keep posting about, the giant super tall ones. First is Inabo. He is a civil engineer, right?
Yeah, he's done his engineering. Now he's preparing for competitive exams. Next is the girl Nilo. So even she's done with her internship and everything. Now she's studying, she's studying for her PG exams. And then the youngest is Vinoto. Yeah, he's done his BBA and he is interested in business.
Okay, so that's the introduction of my sister's family, sibling number 1. I have 6 more siblings to go. 6 more. Let's dive into the questions, that is reacting to my comments. This is something which I've been really wanting to do because I'm a little bit of a fighter cock as well, and I like to give it off to my haters. And of course, it's not only going to be my hate comments, but it's also going to be anything, every question, basically, whatever Marini found funny. Marini is the girl who takes care of my YouTube. So she sent me a list of questions. We've never seen these questions before. And for me, you know, I always do impromptu because I hate when it's like so pre-decided. And even for my interviews and all, like when people ask me questions, I'm like, don't send me the questions, because it's everything about me or makeup. And I know literally everything about myself. Yeah, exactly. So I like impromptu. So let's dive in with the questions. Hindi bolne mein sharam aata hai kya? India mein aata hai Nagaland. Oh my god, that's so stupid.
That's not you at all. You speak a lot of Hindi.
Exactly. And like, you know, the funny thing is in my comments now, because my viewers are not just from India, like they're international as well, you know, a little bit of it. And I also want to grow internationally. If I speak English, they're like, oh, ashamed of being Naga, speaking Nagamese, or speaking Sema, or they will challenge. And now Hindi bhi aa gaya. Ab Bengali bhi seekhna padega. Laughing my ass out, the amount of ass kissing people in the comments. But my dear, usually when somebody is a content creator, they have their own fan followings, and that's because they're just showing the love. It's not ass licking, overacting, show off.
That's the opinion.
Is it because I'm loud that's why they're saying that?
I guess so, yeah.
That's not worth it. Not your sister, it's Naga Public's money.
What's it about?
In the vlog where it's like my family picnic. So basically they're saying like it's a public's money. My poor sister's getting scandalized looking at all these questions. Let people understand your English, don't act. I'm sorry, I talk very fast.
Yeah, this is Anna. Love her, hate her, but this is Anna.
Take it or leave it. Help those who are crying on the sick bed, unable to go for future treatment. We know you can.
Well, to that commenter, I'll just like to say that everyone can do something. Whether you're poor, whether you're rich, in your own capacity you can. Charity should be done quietly. But then there are certain charities where you do and people know. Like example, where Papa would give land, donate land to families who had no opportunity to own their own land. And yes, he's created a village or 2 for those people.
3 village.
You can be specific, 3 or 5. A village or 2 is enough to say that. Yeah, I mean,
please say, because people just like,
God, I'm the wrong
people.
person.
No, because people say a lot about eating money, keeping money to yourself. And since I keep reading in my comment section about donating, saying that you guys have a lot of money, you guys should donate. My family, we believe that charity should be done quietly, and it's not that we haven't done, you know, charity work. My dad was a big time philanthropist. He has done so much for the society, for the people of Nagaland. One of the few things I know of is he's donated like a huge chunk of land in Industrial Growth Center, which is in Ganesh Nagar in Kakio village, so that, you know, there can be development in the state and also to usher the industrialization, so that the people of Nagaland can use that land to run their own ventures at a minimal cost. Sorry, Amma recommended. What I would say is very rude, but new money. Pinkett approves all I see. Okay, I don't know what that last sentence meant, but regarding the new money, old money thing, like I don't see anything wrong with having new money, first of all. And regarding the old money, I doubt anybody in Nagaland has old money, because old money is generational wealth for more than 3 generations. And as far as I'm aware, we can go only till up to like my grandparents, to our grandparents. Before that, I guess if you count like land and livestock, your cattle and pigs and all as generational wealth, I mean, I guess, but I doubt anybody in Nagaland has own money. After all, we all travels and civilization came to us very late in life. So this is a picture of my grandfather and my dad. He was a member of the British Empire, appointed as a Devashi, and he was also the founder of Zunabadha district. If you don't mind me asking, what made you decide to move to Thailand? So the reason why I moved to Thailand is because, lockdown affected a lot of people in a negative way. For me, it was a blessing in disguise. God has been so kind to me. Also, when I was in Delhi, I was a little far from God. I feel like I'm just lost in the city life and all that. And then when I came back to Nagaland, somehow I used to come back to Nagaland, I used to feel more close to God because I used to go for a fasting house, my family, just like to talk to them. Because my faith in God became stronger and I started getting close to God. Yes, out there now, there will be a lot of haters saying, oh, she's drinking. Yeah, I do. I am trying to get close to God, but it's always easy to fall into negative things, or it's more easy to get tempted. But I'm trying. God is listening to me because I've just been very happy mentally, emotionally, and my career has been 10 times to what it was. And I remember Sister Irene saying, this girl, she's going to get very famous and very rich.
That was about 5 years ago.
Yeah, 5-6 years ago, before I was a nobody. As I keep praying, whatever I've asked for and I've wished for, it keeps coming. I've just been so lucky in that way. So I think I'm God's favorite child.
Everyone is God's favorite child.
Then I decided that, okay, you know what, it's time for me to get out of my comfort zone, think on a larger scale. And that's why I want to move abroad, because to grow somewhere, you have to be in a certain geographic location as well. And Thailand was the closest. And I want to expand my makeup line internationally. So I'm first making a move to Thailand and we'll see where my life goes. But not just with my makeup line, I'm also working on some project right now. Who asked for this, for the house tour? You guys, subscribers, duh. Actually, the house tour was something from before they asked, okay? But my sisters, they were not very comfortable. Even I was not very comfortable because it was my room tour, it's different. But house is like,
letting the world into
my mom's,
your life.
yeah. And there was so much request, and then finally I was like, okay. I took everybody's permission who's living in that house, and then we did it. It's unbelievable to see that kind of mansion in Nagaland, industrialist or politician. Both, but now we are just a normal family. Papa started as an industrialist first, and then with the money that he made, then with that he became a politician. I don't want to say against bad about other politicians or whatever, I have no idea in their lives, but a lot of people in Nagaland,
my father's first business.
Yeah, because a lot of people in Nagaland, they make money with politics, then they use the politics money in the business. But my dad was an industrialist first.
Yes.
Then with that hard-earned money, he became a politician. Politics was in his blood. I would see because when Papa got elected in the central government, right? That's when I got to spend so much time with him one-on-one, because he's come every month for the parliament sessions. I would see him at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
his pen, book, politics was in his blood.
Yeah, he was all about the Naga issue.
She doesn't want to help others. She didn't even reply, lol, hopelessly greedy influencer.
Don't even comment to that.
Why don't you speak Nagamese? Toi la English to over ase kwa. Speak normal. We can't speak like foreigners. No matter how much you try, doesn't good to hear. We are Naga, so speak Nagamese. Ugh, I'm Naga. I eat ahone every day. I love ahone. I'm the biggest spokesperson representative of ahone Naga food. That doesn't mean I'm eating ahone every day, right? Just because I'm Naga, I speak Nagamese every day. So stupid. I mean, what mentality?
Oh my God.
Please get out of the mentality if you need to grow up in life. How come you have an Indian accent? Because I was in a boarding school since I was 7 years old. My dad was a very busy man. Behind every successful man, there is a woman.
Yeah.
And my mom was that. We are 8 siblings.
Yeah, we all grew up in hospital.
Yeah. And my mom used to be busy with my dad, election campaign, this and that, whatever. So it wasn't possible for my mom to look after each and every one of us. So we were kept away in a boarding school. And in my boarding school, I was in Shimla. And all my best friends, my childhood friends, all Punjabis or North Indians. That's where my accent became very different. And for those who don't understand my accent, just because an accent, a Naga girl's accent doesn't sound like Naga, does not mean it's American. It's actually, they say American Nishna Nakorebi. I mean, it's actually a boarding school accent, okay? So yeah, it's for you people who have an accent. It's an Indian boarding school accent. So yeah, take that. I'm sus about how you came up with all that money. Keep suspecting. Sus means suspecting.
Okay.
Her parents and grandparents work hard. Not here. Actually, she's just a content creator. My dear, I'm not just a content creator. Content creating is something which I do for my passion. I am an entrepreneur. I have my makeup line, analia.beauty. You can just like go to the website and go shop right now actually. I'll just use this time to promote. I'm wearing Viva Doll lashes. I want to show my lashes. It just makes my eyes look so big and nice. So this is my Viva Doll lashes. So who commented this? Who said that? I'm just a content creator. Go to the website right now. Check it out and go buy. We're having Diwali sale also. All I can hear is help the needy in your tribe. Because once they are weak, the problems will come to your doorstep. Help your tribe people too. That's all. My dad was a politician, and till now, like my mother, she has to live up to that. Till now, we have our people, our Sumi people, our village people who keep coming every day. I can see my mom. She has no rest. Every day she's helping us, she's talking. Everybody has problems, and then we are still doing that. And all this are not posted on social media because I believe on my family. That's what I mean, like my family, because my upbringing, my mentality, my thinking is according to what my family has taught me. We don't like to publicize other people's poor situations, you know? Yeah, if they're like sick, I'm just thinking people, oh, I've given money, or like somebody's dying of poverty, given money.
Place, we're not doing for other people. No?
Exactly.
So why should we
don't want to glorify our, charitable work. Why I feel like she's spoiled? This you can tell honestly. Do you think I'm spoiled?
I mean, what's the definition for spoiled? I mean,
honestly,
brat?
Of
course, definitely not. She's not a spoiled brat, but a loved child can be spoiled with love. That's what they're talking about, being spoiled. But you're no way spoiled. You're so independent, and just because you're independent and you're, marking your rights, your territory, doesn't make that you're a spoiled person. No way. She's not spoiled in any way.
Thank you. By the way, this is really nice. She gives everybody this drink.
Well, I make for the kids these days because of, I don't want to get into that. It's too long. All the junk food, what's creating problems health-wise. So just...
She's a health freak, by the way.
When I was like very organic, and I even went to the extent of making coconut oil.
Your own soap?
Yes. Yeah, but again, that's a phase. But yes, because of food, the rise of all this diseases and illness, so I'm just trying to feed my kids this lemon drink, which apparently is alkalizing for your body. Anti-cancerous, because cancer is acidic, so this is alkaline. So
partying and talking to God at the same time is like having cold and eating ice cream.
We are all in our own spiritual journey at different levels. Yes, me being the elders and me being a mother, definitely my spiritual walk is very different from theirs. But then there's a time you'll get convicted. So everyone has their own journey, but that should not be an excuse to say like I'm still in my journey. No, but we have a very loving God who's just waiting for us. Nana's journey is different, so I don't think people should be giving all this hate comments about
or focusing on my journey.
Yeah, focusing on her journey, because she is trying in a way, and I know she will definitely move from where she is now. Yeah, in her relationship with God, definitely I know.
And I think everybody should focus on their own journey.
Yeah. Why look at others and point fingers at others?
I think she has done BBL.
No.
So basically, I'll tell you,
no. No way.
In class 11, my brother was like our police. I remember he called me once, my brother Anato, and he's like, yeah, I've heard people are talking. I'm like, what? He's like, I've heard how you've lost weight. I'm like, how? Can you tell me how did I lose weight? He's like, you've been smoking up a lot of hash. I had to Google what hash was. That's what I got to know what hash means. Same thing, people have BBL. I'm like, what the hell is BBL? Brazilian butt lift. For those of you who think that, you can just go check out my mom.
Yeah,
and then you'll get to know.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, so that's enough. That's my factory supply.
Yeah.
I barely get hate comments actually, maybe like 0.1% on my videos. But most hate comment I go was on my house tour. I guess because people think like I'm showing off my wealth or whatever. But actually, I could be living in a jhopri. But if it's a house tour, it's a house tour.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just your house tour,
Yeah.
It can be anything.
Whatever your house is.
Exactly, yeah.
Mansion,
Yeah.
hut, whatever.
Just her entrepreneurial skills and hard work, and the hard work she puts in is appreciated. Let's not forget that in a corrupt state of Nagaland, 90% of the Nagas won't even have this kind of opportunities, connections, and advantages that she's had.
Well,
They literally were served on a silver platter by the parents. I think for this, I do agree with the person. Yes, I have been like
very much blessed.
very fortunate to have Papa. For me, Papa is legend. Whoever says what, I don't care. But for me, my father is legend. You know, I'm so blessed to be in the family that I'm born in. Not just for financial reasons, but that love that we have. Even with chilling also, we just want to chill with each other. We don't even need friends. But I'm so blessed with so many amazing friends as well. But I don't need friends, but like our family is enough because we love each other's company. We're so frank, so open. And a lot of things were served to me on the platter. But I utilized that and I made use of it, and I'm trying to multiply it in my own way. While some other low-minded human species are more amazed by this artificial lifestyle showcased by a clown with spotlight effects syndrome. Instead of viewing the world in a more broader sense in science, art and culture, vice versa, you monkeys are enjoying other monkeys performing mouth. First of all, Einstein, my YouTube 813, I think you really need to work on your grammar. Secondly, I do agree when you say the spotlight effect syndrome. I think I do have that, and that's why I'm a content creator. I love sharing, you know. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, of course, no need to apologize for that.
Yeah, unapologetic. Okay, from backside, why it looks like Nicki Minaj butt? That's because I have a big ass. Got it from my mama. The way she act too stylish. Okay, now I've seen this, like a lot of Naga, they keep saying too stylish, too stylish. I don't understand this mentality.
But why do you even have to defend yourself? You are what you are. You know?
No, I'm just reading out the comments, and then I've seen the comments that say like ape in the West, and like, oh, the house also like European kitchen, ape in the West.
Every house nowadays we have a traditional kitchen, and then we have a contemporary kitchen because of the purpose.
Whichever countries I go, when I meet people, I educate them about my state, my culture, and like they get to know more. And I love being exotic, this tribal girl. I'm so proud of it. That doesn't mean that I'll keep wearing a mekla and sit and do the poo-poo with a fireplace, you know? Give me a break. I mean, there's a reason why people have civilized. So you grew with, you know, keeping your culture in mind. I'm so in love with this girl. Literally, you're the cutest. Thank you. The hell, why is she talking English so stylishly? Good night. Done with this already. Your house is like dump hut. You don't show over smart. Thank you. Dump hut or whatever it is, I love it. It's just a place where I hang out with my family. We love spending time over there. So it doesn't matter. That's your opinion. Western culture destroyed Nagaland culture. Traditional sad for Nagas, forefathers who sacrificed their land against Britishers.
Is this person still living in a hut and wearing this thing, Ashala?
Ashala. Okay, sweating money or development money. I feel you should let people know a little about Papa's background because I'm always lost in my own world. So I think she's the best person. A lot of people keep saying silver spoon, corruption money, all the money has been used in your house, this, that. So please, once and for all, please answer.
Yeah, first of all, I don't think we need to justify to anyone anything, but since Nana wants our viewers to know about our background, talking about my dad and his beginnings, we can say that he came from Shepo village. He came to Dimapur. Actually, because of marrying my mom, I guess that's why they settled in Dimapur. Otherwise, had it been another person, maybe he would have settled in Zimbabwe. He started in the timber industry, and I can still remember when we were small, in those jungles, like he would spend weeks, the trucks and then the mills, and yeah, that's how he began. And it was.
What about the elephants? Was it free?
Yeah, elephants. No, we had elephants because the elephants had to pull the timber from the jungle.
But it was bought. Was it free from the jungle?
No, it was not free. It was purchased. Of course, there were wild animals, wild elephants those days, but yeah, it was purchased, and we had they used to use the elephants to pull the log, loaded onto the tatas, and then from there he moved into the industry. Then he became a politician, and that's how we grew.
By the way, when it's a tatas, you know, it's only Nagas who says tatas. It's actually trucks. So for us, we say tatas, you know.
Tata Gari.
Yeah. Has she gotten a boob job?
No,
Rather wants a boob reduction.
yeah. Maybe
it's difficult.
you can ask about that
Yeah.
reduction.
Life is not easy. Carrying heavy weights all around. Not your sister. It's Naga Public's money.
I don't agree to that because first of all,
My sister just getting shocked. She's not at all a social media person. She's like, what? People read all these things as well.
we were blessed to be among the pioneers in the timber industry, and with that, he grew financially, and then he moved into the industry
Yeah.
area. Yeah.
Papa was actually one of the first industrialists in Nagaland, and that was before he became a politician.
Yeah.
What I remember is from timber, nail, bricks, then we had Campa Cola factory, then it became Pepsi factory, then it became RC Cola, then from RC Cola we started the Viva Beverages. I think Viva Beverages started like, it's a water packaging company which you see in Nagaland. So it was the first water packaging company in Nagaland. I think this happened 20 years ago, I guess. At that time, people were laughing at Papa. As Nagas, we were drinking boiled water, you know? Like, who's going to buy this? But Papa was a visionary.
Yeah.
And now look how many water bottling plants we have. Fun fact, so a regular water bottling plant, it goes through 3 filtration, it seems. But Viva Beverages water, it goes through 7 stages of filtration. That means it's super clean. Why it goes through 7 stages of filtration is because it was a Pepsi factory earlier. And being a Pepsi factory, it has high international standards. That's why it has to go 7 stages of filtration. So drink only Viva water. When are you getting married? This question, people want to just know when I'm getting married. Like, Bhagwan, when are you sending me a husband? When God sent me a husband, a good man who is God-fearing, who has a very enterprising mind. I love chilling, but in my free time only. So I want somebody who has the same mindset like me, who's very enterprising. A smart
Who knows
worker.
when to enjoy, who knows when to work.
A responsible person. And
God-fearing,
God-fearing.
responsible person.
Yeah. Yes, God-fearing, responsible person. That's the right answer. Yeah. And who's not a conjuser. I don't like conjusers because I'm very generous. If I'm generous, I expect the person to not just take from me, but to
But
give
if
as
you're
well.
God-fearing, all those qualities will come in a man.
I'm just talking about in terms of like, you know, I'm a very giving person, especially if it's my partner. I'm going to shower him with gifts. That's my love language. I like gifting. So I don't want to be the only one giving like, mujhe bhi kuch thora de do. And it doesn't have to be expensive. Like maybe he traveled to Japan and he thought of me and he bought a cute keychain. The thought, you know,
No, I
like
think
that I'm talking about.
for that, I think if you love someone, you just want to do nice things.
Describe all the siblings in one word.
Loving.
Loving, yeah. Loving. But there's more actually. I would like
That's not one word anymore.
loving, chaotic, generous, big foodies.
It's hardly one word anymore.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Anything that I'm missing?
But then at the end of the day, the love that we have for each other, that's
Yeah.
just like,
So last question is my contact lenses. I love wearing contact lenses. It's powered, but it's colored as well. So the one which I get is from Bangkok. I've not seen them sell in India, but the brand is Maxim. Maxim. So it gives a dot effect eyes. That's the end of our vlog. I hope you guys had fun watching this. This is also a way for you to get to know me better, and of course my sister is a part of my life. Not everybody is like camera friendly. I forced her to come for this. Because to tackle these comments, I wanted somebody who knows me in and out and who has genuine, true opinions, you know. And I know she'll never lie about good or bad because that's how she pushes me. One thing I've always learned is like constructive criticism. For me, if somebody says shit to me, like I will fight back. But if somebody says in a loving way, like for her, she always gives me the best constructive criticisms, and I take it well because she knows how to say it in a nice way, and I know it's for my own growth. So that's where I learned to accept constructive criticism and work on myself. And also that's why I feel like I am growing in life. So yeah, that's my guru right here. Bye.
bye.